Expected 50% revenue increase in aerospace, telecommunications, and Earth observation by 2030. Global competitive dynamics. Summary. The aerospace, telecommunications, and Earth observation sectors are on the cusp of transformative growth with an anticipated 50% increase in revenue by 2030. This growth is driven by technological advancements, significant government investments, and intensified competition from emerging economies, notably China and India. The convergence of these factors is expected to reshape the global landscape of these industries, presenting both opportunities and challenges. Key drivers of growth. 1. Technological advancements. Innovations in satellite technologies and data analytics are crucial to the sector's expansion. The demand for high-bandwidth internet, especially in commercial and governmental sectors, is forecasted to soar. The Asia-Pacific region in particular is projected to become the largest market by 2024, driven by its growing digital infrastructure and satellite needs. 2. Government investments. Increased funding for space agencies worldwide is paving the way for expanded satellite constellations. This enhancement in telecommunications and Earth observation capabilities is critical as satellite-based services become indispensable for navigation, positioning, and timing across various sectors including defense and transportation. 3. Emerging competition. The competitive landscape is evolving, featuring established giants like SpaceX, Lockheed Martin, and Northrop Grumman alongside agile startups like Pixxel and Kuiper Systems. This mix fosters innovation and drives the market as companies leverage niche technological advancements to carve out market share. Challenges to overcome. Despite the optimistic growth projections, the industry faces several challenges. Regulatory fragmentation. The lack of unified regulations can stifle international cooperation and innovation, complicating the operational environment for satellite businesses. Space debris. The increasing amount of space debris poses significant risks to satellite operations. This challenge necessitates substantial investments in debris management technologies to ensure the safety and functionality of satellite systems. Use cases and applications. Recent advancements in satellite technology illustrate the practical applications of these growth drivers. Earth observation. Companies like ISI are harnessing satellite constellations to provide real-time high-resolution radar imagery, enabling effective monitoring of environmental changes. Communication. OneWeb's deployment of low Earth orbit LEO satellites is focused on delivering global broadband connectivity, highlighting the commercial potential within telecommunications. Timeline of events. 2025. The market is expected to witness a significant revenue increase with robust annual growth rates leading up to 2030. 2024. The Asia-Pacific region is anticipated to emerge as a key player in the satellite market, fueled by heightened defense needs and investments in satellite technology. Differences between sources. While all sources agree on the expected growth and its drivers, there are nuances in focus. Source 2 emphasizes growth specifically within the robotics and aerospace telecommunications sectors, projecting significant growth by 2027. In contrast, sources 1 and 3 provide a broader perspective on the satellite market's dynamics and competitive landscape. Conclusion. The aerospace, telecommunications, and Earth observation industries are on the brink of substantial growth, primarily driven by technological advancements and increased investments. However, stakeholders must navigate regulatory hurdles and environmental challenges such as space debris to fully capitalize on these emerging opportunities. As we approach 2030, the ability to adapt and innovate will be crucial for success in this rapidly evolving landscape. References. 1. Yahoo Finance, Satellite Industry Outlook 2030, Growth Dynamics, Competitive Landscape. An emerging opportunity uk.finance.yahoo.com/news/satellite industry outlook 2030 growth 123300213.html. 2. YouTube Expert Insights, 50% growth expected in aerospace telecommunications www.youtube.com/watch v equals TLNXFFV21F0. 3. Globe Newswire, Satellite Industry Outlook 2030 https://www.globenewswire.com/newsrelease/2025/02/07728/0/n/Satellite Industry Outlook 2030 Growth Dynamics Competitive Landscape and Emerging Opportunities.html. The anticipated 50% revenue increase in the aerospace, telecommunications, and Earth observation sectors by 2030 presents several counterintuitive insights. 1. Asia-Pacific as a major market. While traditionally Western nations like the United States have dominated aerospace and telecommunications, the Asia-Pacific region is expected to emerge as the largest market by 2024. This shift challenges the perception that established markets retain their lead despite significant investments and advancements in developing regions. 2. Emergence of startups. The competitive landscape is increasingly populated by startups like Pixxel and Kuiper Systems, which are gaining traction alongside established giants like SpaceX and Lockheed Martin. This suggests that innovation and agility in smaller companies can significantly disrupt traditional market dynamics, contrary to the belief that larger firms inherently have an advantage due to their resources and market presence. 3. Regulatory fragmentation hinders growth. It might seem that increased investment in technological advancement would naturally lead to smoother operations across borders. However, the report highlights that regulatory fragmentation can impede international collaboration and innovation, showcasing how governance complexities can stifle otherwise promising growth sectors. 4. Space debris as a growth catalyst. The increase in space debris is often viewed as a significant risk to satellite operations. Surprisingly, it also creates a market for debris management technologies, highlighting a duality where challenges lead to new business opportunities. This contradicts the typical notion that challenges in an industry solely present barriers rather than avenues for growth. 5. A government investment versus private innovation. There is a strong emphasis on government funding for space agencies, suggesting that public investment is essential for market advances. This may contrast with the common narrative that private sector innovation is the sole driver of progress in high-tech industries, indicating a more collaborative ecosystem between public and private sectors. 6. Demand for low Earth orbit LEO services. The report indicates a rising commercialization of LEO for communication and Earth observation applications. This counters previous skepticism regarding the viability of LEO services, which were once seen as less practical compared to traditional geostationary satellites. 7. AI's impact on satellite technology. The integration of AI and machine learning technologies into satellite operations is expected to drastically enhance capabilities and reduce costs. This challenges the traditional view that satellite technology is solely hardware-driven, suggesting that software innovations can significantly alter operational efficiencies and market dynamics. 8. The role of national security. Heightened national security requirements are cited as a driver of growth, which may seem counterintuitive in a market largely perceived as commercial. This indicates that geopolitical factors are increasingly influencing technological investments and advancements, merging defense considerations with commercial opportunities. These insights reflect a complex interplay of factors shaping the future of the aerospace, telecommunications, and Earth observation sectors, challenging conventional wisdom and highlighting the dynamic nature of technological and market evolution. In the report titled Expected 50% Revenue Increase in Aerospace, Telecommunications, and Earth Observation by 2030, Global Competitive Dynamics, several critical points are made that are likely to be overlooked by many readers, particularly regarding the implications of government policies, emerging technologies, and competition dynamics in these sectors. 1. Regulatory fragmentation. One of the most significant yet overlooked aspects of the report is the discussion around regulatory fragmentation. The report highlights that the absence of unified regulations poses a considerable barrier to international collaboration and innovation within the satellite industry. This point is significant because innovation stagnation. Without cohesive regulatory frameworks, companies may struggle to innovate efficiently. For instance, differing regulations across countries can lead to delays in satellite deployment and operational capabilities, ultimately stifling technological advancements and slowing down the overall market growth. Investment climate. Investors often seek environments where the regulatory landscape is stable and predictable. Fragmentation can deter investment in new technologies or collaborations, particularly from foreign investors who may find navigating these regulatory waters challenging. Strategic alliances. The lack of alignment can prevent companies from forming strategic partnerships that could enhance capabilities and market reach. In a globalized industry, the ability to collaborate across borders is crucial for addressing challenges like space debris management and joint missions. 2. The role of space debris. The issue of space debris is another critical point that may not receive the attention it warrants. The report underscores that increasing debris poses risks to satellite operations. This is significant for several reasons. Operational risks. As the number of satellites in orbit increases, the risk of collisions also rises. The operational stability of existing and future satellite constellations could be jeopardized, leading to potential loss of assets and financial implications for companies reliant on satellite data. Investment in mitigation technologies. The necessity for substantial investments in debris management technologies is a major concern. This calls for innovative solutions and could lead to the emergence of new markets focused on space debris tracking and removal. Long-term sustainability. The sustainability of space operations is at stake. If debris management is not prioritized, it could hinder future space exploration and utilization, affecting long-term strategies for companies in the aerospace sector. 3. The importance of emerging competitors. While established players like SpaceX and Lockheed Martin are often spotlighted, the report emphasizes the growing influence of startups and emerging competitors such as Pixxel and Kuiper Systems. This is significant because disruption potential. Startups tend to be more agile and innovative, often leading to disruptive technologies that can reshape market dynamics. Their entry into the market can accelerate advancements in satellite technology and services, challenging incumbents to adapt. Niche markets. Emerging companies often focus on niche markets, which could lead to the development of specialized services and products that larger companies may overlook. This diversification can create new revenue streams and enhance overall industry growth. Investment trends. The growing presence of startups indicates a shift in investment trends where venture capital is increasingly directed towards innovative technologies in aerospace and telecommunications, fostering a more competitive and dynamic market. 4. Impact of government investments. The report notes the critical role of government investments in driving growth within these sectors. This point is significant for several reasons. Public-private partnerships. Increased government funding can lead to beneficial public-private partnerships, which can pool resources and expertise to accelerate innovation. The collaboration can enhance the capabilities and reliability of satellite systems. National security. Government investments are often tied to national security interests, which can create a stable demand for satellite technologies and services. This element can influence market projections and strategic planning for companies. Global leadership. Countries that invest significantly in space technology may gain a competitive edge on the global stage, influencing international policies and partnerships. This could lead to geopolitical shifts in power dynamics related to space capabilities. 5. The role of advanced technologies. The report references technological advancements as a primary catalyst for growth but does not delve deeply into specific technologies like quantum encryption for satellites and miniaturization. This omission is significant because security enhancements. Quantum encryption is poised to revolutionize data security in satellite communications, which is crucial given the increasing threats of cyber attacks. Understanding its implications could lead to new standards and security protocols for satellite operations. Cost efficiency. Miniaturization of satellite components can drastically reduce costs and enhance the feasibility of deploying large satellite constellations. This technology can democratize access to space by enabling smaller players to enter the market. Conclusion. The report presents a promising outlook for the aerospace, telecommunications, and Earth observation sectors, projecting a 50% revenue increase by 2030. However, the overlooked aspects such as regulatory fragmentation, space debris, and the implications of emerging competitors play a crucial role in shaping the future landscape of these industries. Addressing these challenges and leveraging the opportunities presented by technological advancements and government investments will be essential for stakeholders aiming to capitalize on the anticipated growth. 1. Technological advancements as growth catalysts. The anticipated 50% revenue increase in the aerospace, telecommunications, and Earth observation sectors by 2030 is primarily driven by rapid technological advancements. Innovations in satellite technologies, particularly in miniaturization and data analytics, are enhancing capabilities across various applications. The demand for high-bandwidth internet, essential for both commercial and governmental sectors, is rising sharply, especially in the Asia-Pacific region. This region is poised to become the largest market by 2024, highlighting the critical role technology plays in transforming industry dynamics. 2. Government investments in public-private partnerships. Increased funding from government space agencies is pivotal for expanding satellite constellations and enhancing telecommunications and Earth observation capabilities. This trend is accompanied by a growing reliance on satellite-based services for navigation, positioning, and timing across sectors such as defense and transportation. The rise in public-private partnerships is facilitating innovation and funding for new projects, which is essential for maintaining competitiveness in a rapidly evolving global landscape. 3. Emerging competition and market dynamics. The competitive landscape is characterized by established players like SpaceX and Lockheed Martin alongside agile startups such as Pixxel and Kuiper Systems. This mix fosters a dynamic environment that drives innovation and rapid market evolution. The entry of nimble startups is noteworthy as they leverage niche technological advancements to challenge traditional players. As competition intensifies, companies must adapt quickly to maintain their market positions, emphasizing the importance of agility and strategic partnerships. 4. Regulatory challenges and environmental concerns. Despite the optimistic growth outlook, the aerospace and telecommunications industries face significant challenges, particularly regarding regulatory fragmentation and increasing space debris. The absence of unified regulations can hinder international collaboration and complicate operations for satellite businesses. Additionally, the threat posed by space debris necessitates substantial investment in debris management technologies. Addressing these challenges is crucial for sustaining growth and ensuring the long-term viability of satellite operations, highlighting the need for comprehensive regulatory frameworks and innovative solutions to environmental issues. These 4 points provide a comprehensive understanding of the factors driving growth, the competitive landscape, and the challenges that must be addressed to capitalize on the projected revenue increases in these sectors by 2030. 1. The space race 1957 to 1975. The Cold War competition between the United States and the Soviet Union led to significant advancements in aerospace technology and satellite communications. Initiated by the launch of Sputnik 1 by the USSR in 1957, the space race resulted in landmark achievements such as the Apollo moon landing in 1969. Which not only advanced space exploration but also spurred innovations in telecommunications and Earth observation technologies. The rivalry fostered a wave of government investment in research and development, leading to long-lasting impacts on both military and civilian sectors. 2. The Telecommunications Act of 1996 in the United States. This legislation aimed to promote competition in the telecommunications industry by deregulating the market. The Act facilitated a rapid expansion of telecommunications infrastructure, including the development of satellite communications and broadband internet services. The competitive dynamics introduced by the Act led to significant growth in the telecommunications sector, fostering innovations and subsequently increasing access to high-speed internet services for consumers and businesses alike. 3. The European Space Agency's Copernicus program 2014-present, launched to provide Earth observation data for environmental monitoring. The Copernicus program has been instrumental in enhancing satellite technology and data analytics. The initiative has seen substantial investments from European governments and the European Union, aiming to address climate change and improve disaster response through satellite imagery. The program's competitive framework encourages participation from various stakeholders, including private companies and research institutions, stimulating innovation in Earth observation technologies and applications. Future outlook: predictions for revenue growth in aerospace, telecommunications, and Earth observation by 2030. The aerospace, telecommunications, and Earth observation sectors are on track to experience a remarkable revenue increase of 50% by 2030. This optimistic forecast is driven by several key factors, including technological advancements, government investments, and emerging competition from global players, particularly China and India. Key predictions. 1. Technological advancements. Satellite and data analytics: expect a surge in the deployment of advanced satellite technologies, including low Earth orbit (LEO) satellites, which will improve global internet connectivity and real-time data analytics capabilities. Companies like SpaceX and OneWeb are projected to lead this trend by launching extensive satellite constellations to provide high-bandwidth services, particularly in underserved regions. AI integration: the integration of artificial intelligence in data processing will enhance the capabilities of Earth observation satellites, allowing for real-time monitoring of environmental changes and better decision-making across industries like agriculture, disaster management, and urban planning. 2. Government investments. Increased space budgets: governments worldwide are expected to significantly increase their budgets for space exploration and satellite technology. This will facilitate the expansion of satellite networks and foster public-private partnerships, resulting in innovative applications in defense, telecommunications, and Earth observation. Focus on national security: as geopolitical tensions rise, nations will prioritize investments in satellite technologies for enhanced communication and surveillance capabilities, thereby driving demand in the aerospace sector. 3. Emerging competition. New market entrants: the competitive landscape will see a blend of established aerospace giants and innovative startups. Companies such as Kuiper Systems and Pixxel are anticipated to capture market share by introducing niche technologies that address specific needs in telecommunications and Earth observation. Global rivalry: countries like China and India are expected to intensify their investments in space technologies, driving competition and innovation. China's ambitious space exploration plans and India's growing capabilities in satellite launches will significantly influence global market dynamics. 4. Market growth regions. Asia-Pacific dominance: by 2024, the Asia-Pacific region is projected to become the largest market for satellite technology, driven by increasing defense expenditures and growing demand for high-bandwidth internet. This region will be a focal point for investments and technological advancements. Emerging markets: countries in Africa and Latin America will also begin to capitalize on satellite technologies for connectivity and Earth observation, leading to growth opportunities in these regions. Challenges to address. Despite the optimistic outlook, the industry faces several challenges that could hinder growth. Regulatory fragmentation: the lack of unified regulations across countries complicates international collaboration and may slow down the pace of innovation. A coordinated approach to regulation is necessary to facilitate the seamless operation of satellite services globally. Space debris: the increasing volume of space debris presents significant risks to satellite operations. Companies will need to invest in debris management technologies and collaborate internationally to develop effective solutions to mitigate this issue. Conclusion: the aerospace, telecommunications, and Earth observation sectors are at a pivotal moment with the potential for a 50% increase in revenue by 2030. This growth will be driven by technological innovations, governmental investments, and competitive dynamics that are reshaping the landscape. Stakeholders must navigate regulatory challenges and address environmental concerns to fully capitalize on these emerging opportunities. The next decade promises to be transformative for these industries, positioning them as critical components of the global economy.